Nigerian students to still sit down for house and grow white hair as ASU don't extend strike by 4 weeks, 1 month. There with me as I bring you the gist in full. My name na ADS. Make we run am see the hot. ASU strike will start on the 14th of February 2022 is today 169 days old. Students don't dey house for 5 months, 19 days today, doing nothing. As we say, them start this strike based on poor welfare of the lecturers and the universities. The last time where ASU president will be Professor Emmanuel Osodeke been talk on this matter, him say all negotiations with federal government has been concluded. Say na implementation them they wait for. Remember say last week, President Buhari been give Labour Minister Chris Ngige and Education Minister Mr. Adamu well, I know that the name funny. Mr. Adamu 2 weeks. He give them 2 weeks. That's the Labour Minister and the Minister for Education, where he named Adamu. He give them 2 weeks to resolve this strike. Why don't they carry us go where we don't know? But my question now, make I ask this question. Oga President, if all negotiations with ASU and federal government don't they concluded as ASU chairman take talk, and na implementation remain, why give 2 weeks to implement wetin una don already conclude, as in wetin dey happen? The way why they look this thing, e be like say Mr. President no dey aware say ASU dey on strike. Don't be surprised. The negotiation where ASU claim say they don't conclude with federal government, abeg, Buhari no dey there. 2 weeks to resolve matters wey don settle already. Is this not laughable? But how can a government comfortably relax say students dey sit down for house reach 169 days? Only an irresponsible government go fit do this kind of thing. And as this strike they go on like this, their children they graduate from abroad, them go come back, take up the juicy job offers with NNPC, Central Bank, top ministries and government agencies, and some will even join political parties and start to mark time to declare interest for public office very soon. While the common man children just dey house, they waste. Only in Nigeria. Great Nigerian students. I was once a student, yes. So I go hello now. Of the greatest Nigerian students, take your destiny by your hands. So these people, they are on a mission to render una useless. So all of us go forever remain puppets to their generations unborn. If una just sit down, they wait for government and ASU to call off this strike without lending on a voice to this struggle. Yeah, una go grow gray hair for house. Now be that. I don't clear on the legit now. ASU president self, that one, you know they hear word. No be the kind of way government go fit use play anyhow. I know him personally. You see that man? That man where you see so now very principled human being. Him been teach me during my university days for Michael Okpara University of Agriculture Mudike. That year, for Abia State. That man where you see, that man gets integrity die. Una hear me so? Make I clear am for you now. Una remember when the ordinary president, Ahmed Issa, been raise money for ASU to call off the strike. And then he invited ASU chairman to his studio. Professor Osodeke dey there. That's the ASU chairman. The man dey there. They look over 50 million. He just look 50 million like. They look at Korokoro. When they want summer the union to make sure say ASU strike end, he just there. They look 50 million, over 50 million naira. Ahmed Issa even say more people still they donate. Say as the money they enter, them go the wire and give ASU. But now the same money, we ASU president just did like this. They look at, he reject and he say we no need them. To tell on how serious this thing dey, Akwa Ibom State Governor Emmanuel Odom even follow donate 50 million naira cash to ASU just to make sure say ASU sort out themselves and return to the classroom. There and there, Professor Osodeke, he reject the money, say the money no fit handle the reason we make ASU start the strike. Man, they look 50 million naira koro like this. He reject them, say this is not the reason why we are on strike. Who fit do that kind of thing? Over 50 million naira. He don't collect and pocket and move. Now Nigeria we dey. But he say lie. We are not just fighting for ourselves. We dey fight for the students. He say the strike no be about just money. Oh. He say our educational system, they are at the verge of collapsing completely. And now why the strike even start in the first place? Not be to come they stammer them money. Do they consider their own side? We be lecturers. They consider our universities. We be say the students when they go there, maybe they come out with if they go school, make you feel like say you go school now. Haba. Now why they start this strike according to ASU chairman? When they hear me so, him quickly carry himself and in union come out for the money matter before monkey hand go become human being hand. When I know say as Nigerians be now, say yeah, don't go collect. Professor Osodeke also be remind us during one of an interview, say white people been they teach for our universities during his time as a student. Say all of them don't run come out because say we get poor welfare for lecturers. Him say even lecturer from our backyard here we be Ghana, they know they Nigeria again. But say if them go fit get wetin them define, say foreign lecturers go return to Nigeria and our education go make sense small. That is a legitimate struggle. You hear me, ba? Is a legitimate struggle. But una know say inside all of this matter, government no dey even shake. Even the 2 weeks where Buhari give him ministers, to go and resolve this issue of strike, that 2 weeks go to expire and ASU never hear from them. So like this now, ASU don't extend the strike by 4 weeks again. So students maybe they get home say, Buhari don't talk. Maybe they resolve them in 2 weeks. ASU don't extend by 4 weeks because both Ministry of Labor and Adamu of Education have not called them so they can, finalize what they have already started, implement it. Now the problem remains. No, they have resolved every other issue. Now make government say, bring paper, make we sign. Now why this strike still the linger? Don't get it twisted. This matter, it no make sense at all. When I hear me so, this is not the reason. As I don't clear on now the reason, why you need vote for this next election. If you don't carry out for me, say, your vote no get count. My brother, nala you. Vote for the survival of Niger. Vote for your conscience. Vote wisely. Let's all be obedient to this responsibility. To vote. It is our it's your civic right to vote and to be voted for. So if you no want to run for election, I beg, try, collect your PVC. Let's make sure that this coming election, all this ASU strike go end. Find person where you go vote for, we go make sure say our educational system will bounce back. Tell me one country that is surviving without the educational sector. Tell me one. Now only for this country they go budget everything for all sectors, but education go collect the list. And ASU no go on strike. Why? Please collect your PVC, come out, and let's make Nigeria a better place. We move. Follow us on all our social media channels showing on your screen right now. Until I see you again, my name is ADS. Signing out.